Today in this video we are going to see Civil Procedure Code 1908, and in that topic we are going to see about the place of suing. வழக்கு தொடரப்படும் இடம் இது சிவில் வழக்குகளிலே முக்கிய அங்கம் வகிக்கிறது. ஏனென்றால் வழக்கு நடக்கும்பொழுது பிளைன்டிஃபும் டிஃபெண்டண்ட்டும் அவர்கள் விட்னஸை கோர்ட்டில் விட்னஸை விசாரிக்கவும் அந்த கேஸை தீர்மானிக்கவும் வசதியாக இருக்கும் என்பதற்காக முதலாக பிளேஸ் ஆஃப் சீயிங் என்பது ஒரு முக்கிய அங்கம் வகிக்கிறது. ஸோ we are going to see about the place of suing, that is the nature and scope. Every suit the court and then why this place of suing is important means it avoids unnecessary delay and it is easy for the plaintiff and defendant to attend the case. That's why the place of suing keeps a vital role. So the deciding factor of the civil litigant is the place of suing. So very important is given to place of suing. The section 16 to 21 covers the place of suing. So first of all we will see the what is meant by the civil cases or the case of civil nature. So, the civil is not defined in the code. However, according to the dictionary meaning, the cases such as the redemption of land or dispute on land, right to property, right to worship, and then right to taking out religion, that is talking about religion, religious procession, and then right to share in offerings, and then suit for damages for civil wrong, suits for performance, specific performance of court, and suits for specific relief, and the dissolution of marriages, and the suits for rents, suits for accounts, and suits for rights of franchise, and suit against wrongful dismissal from service. For these cases we institute civil suit. So the civil suit is meant to establish the right of the person, and nature means the fundamental right of the person is protected. So that is called civil nature. So for that the place of suing is very important. So first we will see the nature and scope. Section 15 what it says: every suit should be decided in lower court, or every suit should be instituted in the court of lowest grade to try it. So because the time and energy of the higher courts are saved by this, and then the higher court shall not be overburdened also. With that view only the civil cases should be tried in lower court, and then to afford convenience to parties to witness, that is also another important thing. And then the pecuniary jurisdiction varies from court to court. And then next is object as to jurisdiction, that is there are the thing is territorial jurisdiction, suits in respect of immovable property. So according to territorial jurisdiction means the அதிகார வரம்பு, territorial jurisdiction, எந்த இடத்தில் வழக்கு தொடரலாம் என்பது territorial jurisdiction, அதிகார வரம்பு. அந்த அதிகார வரம்பை தீர்மானிப்பது எந்த இடத்தில் என்பது territorial jurisdiction. அது இதில் 16, 17, 18 என்பது immovable ப்ராப்பர்ட்டிக்கான சிவில் சூட்டை தீர்மானிக்கிறது. ஸோ the section 16, 17, 18 decides about the litigation on immovable property. First the section what the 16 says, or section 16, according to section 16 the suits can be instituted in civil court for recovery of immovable property, and then for partition, suits for partition of land, and suits for foreclosure, sale, redemption in case of mortgage or charge upon immovable property. Suppose in immovable property there may be mortgage or some charge will be there. For that the civil cases can be instituted. So, and then suits for determination of any other right and suits for tort in immovable property. For all these things, the section 16 has come to the rescue, or the section 16 gives right to see about the right of the immovable property is protected. That is for partition of immovable property or redemption of immovable property, or regarding rent and regarding mortgage. For all the things, the case can be instituted in civil court under section 16. Then section 17, jurisdiction more than one court, but within pecuniary jurisdiction of court. That is, sometimes the property may be situated in two or more places, and in such of those cases, the case cannot be instituted in all the places, and in any one of the place where a part of property is situated, in that court the suit can be instituted. That is section 17. So when jurisdiction is more than one court, or the property is situated in more than one places, and the jurisdiction is not fall in one court, it may be fall in two or more courts, then any one of the court may be selected where a part of the property is situated. That is according to section. ஒரு ப்ராப்பர்ட்டியானது சொத்து, அசையா சொத்து பல இடங்களில் இருக்கும்போது பல கோர்ட் ஜுரிடிக்ஷன் வரும். அப்பொழுது ஏதாவது ஒன்றை நாம் தேர்ந்தெடுக்கலாம். Then section 18, suits where local limits of jurisdiction are uncertain. So when the local limits, in certain cases the local limits of jurisdiction is uncertain. அதிகார வரம்பு, எங்கு வழக்கு தொடுக்க என்பது அதிகார வரம்பு தெரியாமல் இருக்கலாம். So in such cases, when the jurisdiction is uncertain, a statement can be effected to that effect, and after recording that statement, the case can be proceeded and can be decreed. That is according to the section 18. When such is the case, the suit can be instituted in any other court which is acceptable by the court. Then suit 19, suits for compensation for wrong to person or wrong to property or wrong committed, or that is the so for section 19 can be drawn for the cases suits for compensation for wrongs to persons or to property, wrongs to property. For this thing, the suit can be instituted in places where the wrong committed or where the defendant resides. So for these things, this is at the option of the plaintiff. So at the option of the plaintiff, the court, the case can be, civil cases can be instituted in the place where the wrong committed or where the defendant resides. So that is according to the section 19. So according to section 20, the section 20, what it says, where the defendant reside or the cause of action arises. So the case, the civil case can be instituted in the court where the defendant resides or the cause of action is there. Suppose if the cause of action happens in a certain place, that can be taken as the jurisdiction for court or the defendant resides. For example, illustration, a tradesman in Calcutta, he is doing business in Calcutta, tradesman A, and then B carries on business in Delhi. B in Delhi, he is also carrying business in Delhi. Now what happens? B buys goods of A with the instruction to deliver the goods in the railway Calcutta. So now A may sue B for price either in Calcutta or in Delhi, because the party resides in one place and the business takes in one place. So it may be in the place of A may sue B for price in the place of either in Delhi or in Calcutta. So this is where the defendant resides. The defendant resides in the Calcutta. So the case can be instituted in Calcutta, or the cause of action arises that is in Delhi. So the case can be instituted either in Delhi or in Calcutta. Then last one is objection to section 21, objection to jurisdiction. அதிகார வரம்பை ஆட்சேபனை செய்தல், objection to jurisdiction. In this we are when the rules are not, the foregoing rules are not covered in any one of the foregoing rules, then the section 21 can be invoked. And in this we are and another thing, on knowing the thing in the first instance itself and at the earliest opportunity, it has to be intimated. That is the objection to jurisdiction. That is the jurisdiction can be objected, that is on the following: objection to subject matter. When the court takes a case or litigation, when it is not fall within the subject matter of that court, jurisdiction of the court, the decree will be null and void. And then objection to territorial jurisdiction. When the objection has been raised for the territorial jurisdiction, the decree will be null and void. And objection to pecuniary jurisdiction. Suppose the limit of the pecuniary, that is cash limit, or the case pertaining to the amount, if it is exceeding the limits of the court, then it is the degree, if the degree is passed, then it is null and void. And objection to execution proceedings. So then in execution proceedings also, if the objections will be there, because it may be basing on the objection to pecuniary jurisdiction or territorial jurisdiction, like that. So in the execution part also, the objection can be raised. So with this we have covered the place of suing. That is, எந்த இடத்தில் வழக்கு தொடருவது என்பது ஒரு முக்கியமான சிவில் கேசஸில் முக்கியமாக அங்க வைக்கிறது. With this we conclude this video.